Zombies Chronicles 2 could potentially happen this year in 2020 along with World War 3. I know, isn't that gonna be great? Aren't we all excited for that? And many people are thinking that Zombies Chronicles 2 is gonna come back in the traditional sense where you'll get the game and then you'll buy a DLC that has the original Zombie Chronicles maps, and then the second Zombie Chronicles will have all the other maps we didn't get, like the transit maps and all that. But I have a different idea of what they could do for selling the maps to us in, let's say, Black Ops 5 or some sort of Black Ops 3 DLC 6, and we'll be going over that in this video today. So if you happen to enjoy this video, if you like my idea in a way, then leave a like on this video. That'd be super cool. Subscribe if you're new. Every subscriber helps me out a whole bunch, so subscribe to the channel, please. With all that said though, let's jump right into this video, yeah, let's go. So in my previous video talking about 5 things they need to do for Zombie Chronicles 2, I had mentioned that an idea they could do is if you pre-order Black Ops 5 or whatever the next game's gonna be called, you get the maps in Black Ops 3 and 4, and then when Black Ops 5 comes out, you get it in that game as well, because it'll come along with the game. I think that'd still be a good idea if they did that, because they did that same thing with Black Ops 4. When you pre-order Black Ops 4 in the PlayStation Store, you will be able to play Firing Range, Jungle, slums, and whatever the frick the other map is that I can't remember. You'll be able to play those maps in Black Ops 3. And I was proposing the idea that they could just do that in Black Ops 3 and 4 as well. Maybe release it for both games if you pre-order Black Ops 5 on the PlayStation Store or whatever. That's what I was thinking. But I have a new idea of what they could do, because Activision, we all know, all they care about is making money. So what I had in mind is something that they probably might do, having separate packs. Instead of having a whole Zombies Chronicles where you buy for, I don't know, $50 and you get every single map, I feel like Activision's gonna nickel and dime us and make it into packs. So they'll tell Treyarch, alright, we can sell this DLC, but let's make it into a separate pack. So what I think they might do is an idea that I had called the Zombies Chronicles pack, which is split into 3 things. We have the PRIMIS pack, ULTIMIS pack, and the VICTIS pack. Each of them come with their own different maps from the other one, and then, obviously they'll probably have like a bundle where you can buy all the maps in one just big giant pack. But for the PRIMIS pack, my idea for maps that they would have in there is Origins, Blood, The Rise and Drag, Zetsuo no Shima, Gorod, Revelations, Alpha Omega, which is kind of weird because that's a map that has both crews in it. But I put it in this group, and then the Giant, because they're on that map as well. I feel like it'd be cool if they did the thing where they made it just like Alpha Omega, where you could play as either crew on the Giant. I think that'd be a pretty cool thing they could do. Just a little idea, Treyarch. So that'd be 8 zombie maps in one pack. Like the original Zombie Chronicles had 8 maps. It had Nakino, Shino, Varrock, Ascension, Shang, and Moon, and Origin. That's 8 maps. So in this one, another pack, 8 maps. They sold it for $30 for Zombie Chronicles originally. So $30 pack for PRIMIS pack would be $30, okay? For the ULTIMIS pack, I have the maps Noct, Kino, Ascension, Shang, Moon, classified because they were in classified, Varrock, and Shino. So that's 8 maps for that pack, $30 as well, just like the last one. I feel like that's what Activision would do. And then the final pack, the VICTIS pack, could have Transit, Die Rise, Buried, and Togdertoen. And if they really want to and just have Nuketown be remade by itself, then maybe Nuketown to throw that in there. But that's just an idea. So that'd be a $15 pack for 4/5 maps potentially. So that'd be 21 maps in total. But the only problem is the celebrity maps. Maps like Mob the Dead, maps like 5, I guess, kind of. Maps like Call the Dead and Shadows. Where do they go? Where are they gonna go? They can't bring back the celebrity cast, I don't think, unless they pay them a bunch of money, unless Activision just gives Treyarch a bunch of money to get them back in the freaking game, because that's a whole licensing issue to have their likeness in a game. So that's why they're in Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 3 and all those games, but they can't come back in other games. So what are they going to do with Shadows? Shadows is the only map that I didn't put in a list because where the frick would it go? Personally, I don't know. What would they do with it? Also, I obviously didn't include Chaos because we're talking about Zombies Chronicles, not Chaos Chronicles, okay? But maps like Shadows and Mob of the Dead, good maps, people would want to see back in a newer engine and a newer game, next gen. But I don't see the likelihood of those coming back, especially with Mob and Togdertoen and Classified and Alpha Omega, because all those maps were already remade in a sense, or reimagined and made bigger. I don't see them making those maps come back, unfortunately. As much as I love Mob of the Dead, and I love Call of the Dead, original Call of the Dead, and I love Nuketown, as much as I love those maps, I don't see them making them come back because they already remade them in a sense, so they probably would bring it back like that, and it'd be a lot easier to get, like the voice actor like Nolan North and all them to come back than to get someone like Danny Trejo or whoever to come back and revoice their lines and do stuff in a newer game. So that's why I see them doing this kind of method. The only problem with it is that Shadows, what are we going to do with Shadows of Evil? That's a really good and important map really for, I feel like a pack. So what would they do with it? Maybe they could replace the Shadows and put it with the VICTIS crew. Maybe have a VICTIS crew map of Shadows maybe? I mean, that'd be kind of AIDS, but I mean, it could work. They could really do whatever they want. They could rewrite the storyline in whatever way they need to that sees fit. So they could really do honestly any of those things. But that's my idea. I have the PRIMIS pack, the Ultimus pack and the Victis pack. An idea I had for the maps that have Ultimus and PRIMIS, you know, like Alpha Omega and the Giant to a degree, because, you know, we have the original Doris, where it's the original crew, and then the Giant, which is the PRIMIS crew. An idea they could do is, let's say you get all the maps and you have every map, you have all the packs, and on the Giant and Alpha Omega you can play as either crew. So on the Giant you can play as Ultimus, on the Giant you can play as PRIMIS, Alpha Omega play as Ultimus or PRIMIS crew. I think that'd be a cool idea just to spice things up. I mean, I'd love to see the Ultimus crew on the Giant, and I'd love to see, you know, Alpha Omega be the same as it was in Black Ops 4. So I would totally be down for that stuff. I just don't know what they're gonna do. Black Ops 5 or whatever, next Call of Duty is still a long ways away. It's at the end of this year, 10 months. So we have to see what they're gonna do. But this is Activision. Activision would do something along the lines of what I came up with, unless I'm more sick than Activision is. We'll see. Hopefully with this next game, the DLC cycle and all that isn't as AIDS. There's not gonna be like a super dumb season pass or whatever, or Black Ops pass. The Black Ops pass was pretty freaking AIDS because you couldn't buy maps individually. You can only buy the pass, which is why a lot of people didn't like it. So I think doing this method would be good in a sense. Or what they could do, going back on my original idea, is let's say you buy these maps, right, for Black Ops 3 or Black Ops 4. Okay, all the maps are in those games. But once you get to Black Ops 5, all those maps will go in there as well. That's an idea. Don't know, like I said, don't know how easy it is to get the voice actors back for maps like Shadows and Mob of the Dead and all those maps. So we don't really know how that's gonna work. So Shadows, like I said, kind of, I don't know where it's gonna go. Honestly, I think it's a good map, but I don't know where it'd go. Probably with Victis, I guess. I really don't know what they're gonna do. But that's just my idea. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Would you buy all these maps? Because $60 for 2 packs, PRIMIS and Ultimus, and then $15 for the Victis pack is my idea. So that's $75 in total. Maybe they do like a $60 pack. If you buy the $60 version, you get all those maps, or you can just buy them individually for maps if you want. Who knows? Activision has many ways to make money, so we'll see what they do in the coming months. But we'll see what happens. I think this is a good idea. Much as I don't like having different packs, I would like more of like, let's say you bought original Zombies Chronicles, well, the next one's a little cheaper for you, you know? I'd be down for that, but I see Activision doing more of like a pack kind of thing. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. The game still hasn't come out yet. We're still many months away. Modern Warfare is still in its cycle, so we gotta wait a little bit. But that's just my idea. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. If you haven't already, leave a like on this video. That'd be super cool if you could. Also, if you're new, if you watch this all the way through, that means you much like me enough to subscribe to the channel. So please do that. That'd be very much appreciated. It helps me out a ton. And that's all I gotta say. Thank you guys for watching. Look forward to streams and stuff like that in the future, because I stream sometimes on my channel, usually around 9 p.m. Eastern. If you're subscribed and you have notifications on, you'll see it. So just be aware. I'm trying to stream every day. At least try to do every day. Maybe skip the weekends. So we'll see what happens. But anyways, though, thank you for watching. Appreciate you guys. Enjoy your day. And goodbye.